Hello to part 2 of this Jordan Chill pilot episode. I ended up splitting it up into 2 parts because it was getting pretty long. This was all recorded at one time, but yeah, I just went ahead and split the videos up. So if you haven't seen the first one, go ahead and go and watch that. They're going to be uploaded at the same time. Alright? Thank you.
There's a restaurant out here called Grubstagers that completely got fucked. Like that whole, it is in the middle of nowhere on a fucking corner, like a four-way. Like there's a stop sign there.
Okay.
Four-way stop sign, middle of fucking nowhere. It was a good restaurant. From what I've heard at that time, it's changed a lot. Literally the whole building just fucked up from this thing that ripped through.
Oh, that's so sad.
They sold it and it got rebuilt, but they sold the business rather to somebody who was able to rebuild it. It is not the same. It's completely disgusting now. It tastes like mass catering food. Like we went there for Thanksgiving, I think. And pretty much everybody at the table had turkey dinner, and I started eating it because I've eaten catered Walmart food, like Walmart Christmas party catering food. So I got kind of have like a steel stomach at this point. And they are serving. That is my mom's dog barking. I'm sorry if you can hear that.
No, I can't. Oh, by the way, have you been playing with a slinky this whole time?
A slinky?
Yeah.
Wow, that is an okay boomer moment. She playing with a slinky?
Who the hell's Slinky?
I keep hearing some noise. I'm like, are you playing with some toy or something?
She doesn't even know what slinky is.
Are you putting on face makeup? I hear face makeup. Who are you putting face makeup on at 5 p.m. in the afternoon in Illinois?
Got a hurricane chasing date, tornado chasing date. Sorry.
Also, something that I'm noticing is that he brings up the fact that she's in Illinois a lot. It might be because, you know, as far as he knows, I don't know for sure, but she's just a Midwestern gal. So he had to find some way to categorize her, and now she's the Illinois girl.
No, I'm lonely. You might be hearing me continuously clearing my throat. You could also hear me fucking eating, because I have been doing that the entire time.
You've been what?
I've been eating like this entire time.
Okay. I keep hearing this kind of shifting noise, and I'm like, it sounds like a toy slinky that kids play with.
This is the guy that moves his furniture around during his own streams without muting the mic. He's rearranging his desk, he's doing all that stuff, but a sound that I can't even hear, maybe it's there, I mean, maybe the music of the game is kind of blocking it out, but no, I did not hear it. So that's pretty rich coming from him.
But,
Noise. That could be me shifting around on my bed.
Oh, okay, that's what it is. Ooh, she's on her bed. This is extra sexy.
I literally did not have time to mute or to pause it. But the second I heard that line, I was gonna say, that's pretty sexy. Because I knew that's what he was thinking, but I didn't think he was actually gonna say it out loud. What the fuck? Listen to that again.
Noise. That could be me shifting around on my bed.
Oh, okay, that's what it is. Ooh, she's on her bed. This is extra sexy now.
Yeah, I got both my chairs.
What the hell, dude? Like, that's just such a weird thing to say. And I guess the thing that kind of makes me mad about Jordan a lot is that I hate how he wanted to flirt with girls like so badly. Like, that was really his purpose of being in these chats and having streams and stuff like that, when the reality is that these women are just they're regular people, and this is kind of a hobby or just something they listen to for fun. So you have this this weird guy hitting on you 24/7 when you're just trying to chill, and it's like, dude, please, I'm trying to chill.
I don't know. It could also be my cat fucking around. I don't know.
It's good. It's funny because I'll give you guys a little behind the scenes thing. So when I did the Theater of the Mind the first time with the genie, we recorded it.
Right after I talked trash about him rearranging stuff, I completely dropped my mic.
So I'll give you guys a little behind the scenes thing.
Director's commentary, baby.
The Theater of the Mind the first time with the genie, we recorded it, and Tiffany got back to me. She goes, "Oh, there's a lot of background noise on my side. I apologize." I'm like, "I don't remember hearing anything." You know what it was? She's so girly that she always has like lots of bracelets on.
Wow.
So you constantly hear this shh, shh, clink, clink noise constantly.
Wow, great story.
There was this one time when she was on Club's show, and Club is like, people are saying that your bracelets are making too much noise. She goes, "I don't know what you're talking about." And you immediately hear shh, shh.
I can't believe that a girl was so girly that she had bracelets on. It's pretty crazy. Pretty wild, Tiffany.
Oh. Hey, my very good buddy, Katie Kev is here. Oh my god, crafting is like so expensive up here. Katie Kev, never afraid to say the most stereotypical Canadian thing possible. Crafting is like so expensive up here. I had to buy substandard mac and cheese. Well, yell at me, why don't you? Oh.
My mom made mac and cheese last night, and all she did was pick on me.
Why?
Okay.
I hear her chewing. Yeah, off the verge I do. Now she's really munching away.
I'm hungry. Leave me alone. I've had nothing but Mexican rice and tortilla chips today. Okay.
Ooh, I get leftover Chinese food. Woohoo! So good.
Well, if I get this job I'll be getting some Chinese food.
Nice.
My mom she didn't make fun of me. She actually, like, picked on me because she was disgusted about it. She made, mac and cheese last night, but, like, spiral-shaped mac and cheese.
Mm-hmm. Like
the shit you get in the box at Walmart. And I have a thing about the texture of food. It's in some cases it is more important than the taste for me.
Really?
The reason this is because I am autistic. I've said this before, and
I was wondering.
It's a part of my life. So,
yeah.
I was wondering. I'm autistic. Oh, I was wondering. It's kind of a strange thing to say.
In this, like, the food has to be a specific textures, or I just won't fucking touch it.
Mm-hmm.
And I also have a penchant for, like, salty food. Anyways, spiral mac and cheese is not a texture I like. I'll eat it on just about any other fucking noodle, but spiral drives me nuts. At least not the spirals that come in that box. I don't like them. They're too small. They're too fiddly. I don't have a time. So the only way I'll eat it, because she offered it to me, and I don't like to waste food, I said, okay, I'll eat it, because it's still mac and cheese. It still tastes the same. I had to put ketchup on it, because I wouldn't eat it.
Ketchup?
Yes.
Whoa. That seems like a weird flavor thing to me. Then again, I put hot sauce on everything.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna have to go with Jorrun. Ketchup on pasta. I mean, obviously, if that helps you eat it, that's good. But I don't know. I'm not gonna go ahead and try that next time.
It makes it a little tangy. I like it.
Okay.
I don't put ketchup on everything. Not even always on mac and cheese. It's very rare that I'll put it on, like, elbow noodle mac and cheese. Very rare. The noodle has to be like overcooked or something. But I have to make the taste better to like not be repulsed by the texture of the noodle in my mouth.
Now, you know who would not approve of that ketchup at all, right? You know who would not approve of that ketchup at all, right?
Oh.
Tiffany. She don't like her ketchup, she don't like her bananas.
Don't like that. Yeah, I know. I don't do it. Like I said, I won't do it on like any other shape of noodle but that. It's just a thing.
Okay.
Like elbow noodles, I won't do it. Like I said, the noodle has to be like so overcooked that I can't stand the texture.
Wow. I'm gonna address the chat a little bit here. Let me see here. Wes was saying that it was your connection and he helped. Johnny, aren't New England hurricanes called nor'easters? I forget what the specific difference is, but a nor'easter's not a hurricane. It's just a really bad windy storm, usually in the winter. So it's not the same thing. Let me see. Clobbering times. Tiffany's very unprofessional. Hey, guess what? So, one time, because I felt like just teasing Tiffany because it's so much fun to do, as everyone will attest to, I was in the grocery store and I saw a huge display of ketchup, and I took a picture and I sent it to her. And I'm like, thinking of you.
Again, telling us he's texting Tiffany, showing us that he is part of the very elite, the best content creators for TCAP. And he's best friends with them. He probably goes to dinner with Clobbering Time every Saturday. But somehow I do not think that they enjoyed his text messages as much as he thinks they did.
I do the same thing with bananas. I'm like, you know what, Tiffany, you're so sweet. You are as sweet as banana cream pie. Like,
yeah, so every time he passes bananas, he texts Tiffany and he reminds her of bananas. I don't think she liked that, dude.
Shut up. Nicholas is just used.
Yeah, she said, "Oh, shut up!" In the text, but in her mind, she was like, "God, why won't this creep leave me alone?"
Using my noodle. I'll use the other noodle on you later. Lol.
Wow.
You feel all tangy, Ollie? Aw.
Johnny says we all have our food fetishes. Yeah, definitely.
Katie Kev agrees with me.
What do you say? Ketchup craft dinner. Lauren would approve. You've done it the Canadian way.
You know what? Oh my god, I'm gonna address this right now. This is no longer about the chat log anymore. This is about our personal lives.
Well, this is how it always goes with us. Because at one point we go insane and the first time we get so disgusted, I just like, no mas, no mas. We're just gonna
Well, it's a bunch of nasty shit coming up. I don't read it.
Ooh.
You want to read? You guys can read it on your own. Oh yeah, I have to send you this picture of my cat real quick. Hold on. Before I forget to send this picture of my cat to you.
Oh yeah. Do you want to do a little more reading, or do you want to not?
I'm good.
You're good? Okay.
I wanted read.
I see a lot of butt talk, so
There's a lot of butt talk coming up, and I think they circle around back to his front butt.
Do you think I have a cute butt, Precious? Lol.
You know what's a lot better than texting a girl, "Do you think I have a cute butt?" Usually what I go with is I send a penis picture, and then I apologize, and I say, "Wow, I've been jacking off so much today." Before we even met, actually, I've been jacking off so much today that that's the reason why it looks small in this picture, because I'm just such a sexual animal. It can't get hard anymore.
Oh, and then I have two more for you. This is the first one's a picture of my cat's beautiful, soft, white tummy.
Wow, that is a pretty cat right there.
I know. Here's the beautiful picture of her soft, white tummy. And this is a picture that I had to really try to get her to do. And then this picture is the hold on. Cancel. This picture here that I'm trying to pull up is the picture that I snapped before the other one. This is her running off of my shoulder, clawing the back of my arm and my back.
Precious, I see your entire face.
Yeah.
I'm honored.
Get that.
H8.
Oh my god. So, yeah, so the whole mini syllables thing wasn't an accident then, because we got the second time in one stream, and they've both been in like the second half of the stream, I think, right? I don't think the mini syllables thing was too long ago. We have the second time in the stream where he talks about having pictures of someone's face. And hold on, let me make sure I got this saved. Okay, yeah, so second time he's talked about having pictures of someone's face, and he says, I'm honored. He's so weird about having that kind of, and like I said, I don't know if it's control, or if it's like he feels like he's special, it's like a status symbol kind of thing. But I just wouldn't even bring it up, right? If somebody ended up sending me a picture of their face on accident, or even on purpose, you know, maybe I would compliment them, you know, oh, you look great. But I wouldn't hold that over the head of everyone else, like during a stream, telling, you know, 10, 20 strangers, oh, I have a picture of her face. I'm honored.
A-W-N-E-R-E-D, honored.
Honored. You should.
Your entire face.
Yeah.
I'm honored.
Get that.
H-A-W-N-E-R-E-D, honored.
Honored. You should be.
I now know. Who was I bragging to? I was having a call with like Help Pill, and I'm like, I know everybody's first names. Everyone I've ever worked with or has my email, I know all their first names.
Oh yeah, so right there he says honored, and this time is about another, I guess, personal thing, and it's their first name. So it's not just their faces, but also their first name. And why does he want to know that? As long as you can refer to someone by something, even if it's their screen name, then that's good enough for me. I guess the only thing I can think of is like you would be able to search people on Instagram and Facebook and stuff like that, and find more pictures of them, I guess. but like I said, I don't know if this is like some kind of like holding power over someone, like I know your name, like don't fuck with me. Or it might be like a status symbol thing, like he thinks if he has a first name of people that are bigger in the TCAP community, then, you know, he's finally part of this inner circle, and he's made it. Now, I'm gonna rewind that by 10 seconds and...
Who was I bragging to? I was having a call with like Help Pill, and I'm like, I know everybody's first names. Everyone I've ever worked with or has my email, I know all their first names. And then I learned hers.
Look at that stupid ass laugh. Dude, it's not... First of all, it's not special. And second of all, you shouldn't be bragging about this. This is probably the thing in the call that creeps me out the most.
It's a status symbol, I'm not gonna lie. I really feel that way.
Oh yeah, no, that's
Oh, there you go. So, yeah, it is a status symbol. Although I also think it might be kind of like the power, holding power over someone else. But, yeah, it's a status symbol. He thinks that knowing these people's names is like he's part of the in-crowd. He's the biggest thing on TCAP. It's like Lauren's the biggest thing on NBC. He is the biggest thing in the TCAP community. And, yeah, I'm going to rewind that 20 seconds, or... actually I needed 30, but listen to all that
H-A-W-N-E-R-E-D, honored.
Honored. You should be.
I now know. Who was I bragging to? I was having a call with like Help Pill, and I'm like, I know everybody's first names. Everyone I've ever worked with or has my email, I know all their first names. And then I learned hers.
Oh,
It's a status symbol, I'm not gonna lie. I really feel that way.
Oh yeah, no, that's
Wow.
privilege. I don't show everybody my face. I think the only other person who has seen my full face is actually Ollie, Hero, in the chat.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice. So, I win. Now, of course, everyone gets to see my
I
face,
win.
so it's less of a surprise.
Wow.
Some people, you never know their voice, their face, their name. With me,
I win.
I just put most of it out there.
We get the full Jorrun comedy.
Yes, yes. I made a decision early on is what it was, really.
Yeah, and guess what? Now people know your comedy troupe. So, if you're gonna make a decision like that, don't creep on girls. It's not that hard. If you're gonna make the decision to have your face and your name on everything, and my name's not hidden, but I'm also not going to go hit on girls in their DMs and just be a creep in general. If you're gonna do that, you're better off not not showing your full face and stuff like that. Be anonymous if you're gonna be a weirdo.
Oh, but anyways, my friends, and my very specific subset of friends, my friend Colin and my friend Salty, they consistently pick on me because I say certain words a certain way sometimes.
Is that an
like,
autistic
wow,
thing, or your accent, or what would you say?
I think it's the accent.
Okay.
Is the reason you pronounce words a different way than other people an autistic thing? Like I said earlier, I do have a degree in linguistics, so I think I'm pretty sure that it's an accent thing. Usually when you go around the United States, and I mean everywhere in the world, we have standard English, and then there's also these things called accents. People in California have one, New York, New Jersey, and it usually alters pronunciation. So I'm guessing that it's probably not an autistic thing, and it's an accent. Because that's usually how that works.
They'll tease me and tell me I'm Canadian all the time. All the time. There's like not one day that I speak to them. I haven't spoken to them for a while, just because we're all so differently busy. But every single time I talk to them, something comes up about Canada, and they always tease me about it, despite the fact that my friend Colin actually lives in Maine and is therefore closer to Canada than I am.
Much.
I have gotten so upset about the conversation that I said, okay, but you live in Canada's butthole, so who...
Jorrun's New England accent? Is that an autistic thing? Or is that an accent thing? Because you pronounce words a little strangely.
Who's the real Canadian here?
Ooh, fighting words.
And Colin's just like, whatever. And there was one time where I was dumping about all of like the TCAP Lorne stuff. And he's like, wait, you said this guy lives in Maine? And I was like, yeah, he lives in Maine. And he's like, where? Because I cannot be anywhere near this man. And I was like,
yes, you
in
can.
Cornville. You know where Cornville is? And he's like, oh, that place is a fucking armpit. And I was like, oh, so you know where Cornville is? He's like, yeah, I don't go there.
Gorilla Spawn is, am I the only viewer who's not getting the video here? We don't have video here. Because, first of all, Precious Princess does not show her face.
Yeah, this guy doesn't have taste good enough to be playing Persona 3 while listening to some TCAP content.
And it's a Lornography reading. It's a holy book, so I found us a holy book with golden pages. There you go.
Was a Lornography reading. It is not anymore.
Was. Because we start talking about bots and get a little uncomfortable.
Oh yeah, I'm not reading any of his butt nonsense. Fucking hate it. Can't stand it. Don't want to talk about his butt.
Oh, I know where I called No Mas the first time. He was halfway through walking her through masturbation. I'm like, I gotta go. I'm no longer interested.
Yeah, no mas. Goodbye.
The way Lauren did it was definitely creepy. The way that you usually have to do it is, okay, take down your genie gown, and then get your hand.
So I've got a couple.
And also, I just failed that boss. Good thing I did do a save state though.
Ideas. All right, let me run them by you.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't want to go any later than 7 my time, which would be 6 your time, because our good buddy Chef is having a premiere, and I would like to support him with that.
Right.
That sounds good. I'm gonna warn you. Brace yourself. I came up with a really, really bad joke. It's extremely punny.
Absolutely no way that Jorrun came up with a bad joke. Sorry about that. Almost all of his stuff is witty and I would say hilarious. So I don't believe what he's about to say.
It's punny to the nth degree, and it is so corny you might want to hang up on me.
Alright. Let's address the chat before you tell me this joke, because I fucking love jokes like this. I hate them, but I love them.
Okay.
Oh, you want the picture of my cat? Yes. Email me. DannyG is here at gmail.com, and I can send that to you. I should put that in the chat.
Okay, Katie Kev says, Lauren's face is a mere 7 hours from my fist, but I never do anything to him. I'm too nice, I guess. That's because you're Canadian. See, if I met Lauren, I'd probably be okay, but the first moment he says word one against Betty, my fist is coming up.
Wow, look how much he cares about Betty.
My fist comes out.
He really cares.
Yes, I will send you a picture of my cat off the verge if you want to do it there, or if you have me on Discord or anything, I can send it to you there, but I don't know.
Very cute.
Yeah, Spitfire's adorable, Ollie. Spitfire's my baby. He's my baby. Yes, you are. She's looking at me like she doesn't want anything to do with me. All right, tell me this joke. I need to know now.
All right, brace yourself, because this is really punny.
Oh,
Really funny.
great.
Okay,
Can't
Are
wait.
you ready?
Wait, yeah.
What do you call a woman with autism?
Oh, God.
Ready?
Yeah, ready.
An autistic.
I don't think I should even say anything. I think anyone with common human decency would. And I don't really get offended over controversial jokes, or at least ones that are, I don't feel like are from a place of hatred. So I'm not usually one to get too mad at a joke that a good joke. But this is not a good joke. You have someone that just admitted to everyone, or not admitted. She seems pretty open with it. I don't know her personally, but that confided in everyone there that she has autism. And your joke is, what do you call a girl with autism? Autistic. It also seems like he made up that joke, because he said earlier something about I just came up with the joke. So that was a Jorrun original. You know what? We're gonna rewind. We need to hear the full thing again.
All right, brace yourself, because this is really punny.
It's really punny, guys.
Really funny. Okay, I'm ready.
Are you ready?
for it. Yeah.
What do you call a woman with autism?
Fox.
Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
An autistic.
I hate it.
She didn't hang up. She's made of stronger stuff. I'm like, oh man, this could go either way.
That's not the worst joke you've ever heard. So, I mean, it wasn't completely offensive. It was offensive, but it was funny. So,
Thank you. That's the line you gotta walk when you're a comedian.
yes, and a walk down the line.
The line he has to walk as a comedian, as if he's some big shot that's doing sold out arenas, and he has to really, he has to really watch what he says.
You don't know the Discord? I'm in like the general TCAP Discord, and if you're in your TCAP Cafe thing, I'm in there too. So yeah, I'm not that hard to find, honestly.
She keeps the same name everywhere she goes, so it's not like it's a surprise.
In my friend's Discord, not so much. I have an outside life outside of this that's completely cool that you guys don't know about. I have like a whole Tumblr, a whole Reddit, a whole Instagram that I'm just never giving you guys the name to. In my friend server, I still have my original Discord name.
You hear that typing? That's Jorrun trying to find all that stuff she has, trying to find some more private pictures. So, good luck.
Because that's how they know me. In my friend's Twitch, same name. I'm very specific about that name. Like, it's the same name on my Twitter, my Tumblr, my Insta, and my friend server, and the Twitch. Like, it's the same name. My Reddit's completely something else. But, I don't go around sharing that stuff too much.
Your real name is Barkley.
Yes.
Oh. Let me see here. When we go off the verge. Hopefully my pick is now a baby chinchilla and not Heisenberg's. Yeah, I was with Off the Verge and I was looking yesterday at Heisenberg's stream. I'm like, where's the adorable baby seal? I see some bearded guy. I can't make it out. He goes, oh, that's Heisenberg. Go, okay. Nope, it's a baby chinchilla.
You're a chinchilla now.
Very adorable.
It's a chinchilla. Seeing other rodents really makes me miss the rodents that I used to own. Oh, so good, so pure.
Rodents.
Oh, seriously, if you've never owned like a rodent, like a hamster or a rat or a mouse or anything, I would recommend owning a rodent. They're very good pets. Rats especially. I miss my rats so much. They have very short lifespans, though.
Aww, that sucks.
Generally, rats only live around 2 years. They can live longer than that, but generally it's about 2 years.
So, go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
My first, maybe half dozen pets were all hamsters.
Really?
And we sprung for, the very fancy, I don't know what, back in the 70s, it was called Habit Trail. And they have this, not just, the wheel everything had, but there was these funky tunnels that would, attach, and they go through this, It was, this big thing, and then it's alright, there'd be a nest here, and the female would give birth to these ugly, hairless, scary-looking things. And, yeah, I was hooked up.
I wonder if anybody else knows anything that's ugly, hairless, and scary-looking.
Hampy. My first pet's name was Hampy. How cute is that?
Oh.
I was 3.
My rats, my 2 original rats, were named Prince and Zappa.
Cool.
Prince was from a very, very unhealthy litter, and he died a few days after I'd gotten him.
Oh, that sucks.
And if this is something maybe that would if you're not ready to see something like this, this is a definite reason that you should not get rats.
Oh.
Rats, when a member of their colony dies, they will eat them.
Holy fuck! Cannibals!
To clean up the nest so that it doesn't attract predators. It's prey animal behavior. It's just something they do. So if you have a rat that dies, and you're there to see it, I would recommend removing it right away unless you want them to be. Because it was very hard to bury him like that. So
yeah, I don't want to wake up and see that first thing. Like, how's Roger doing? Oh my god! Bones!
Prince passed away, and I relayed this to the friend who was giving me the rats, and she's like, okay, well, they can't be alone because they are social animals. We're gonna give you a handful of our other rats, so that he's not alone. And I was like, okay. So she brings over the boys, and we get them acclimated together. I went over to her place to get them all introduced because she wanted just like a neutral zone, controlled zone. So we got like a fish tank, completely scrubbed it down, cleaned it out, put fresh bedding in there, gently introduced the rats one by one to Zappa. The other 3 rats were named Grant, Ringo, and Wedge. Very cute boys. I had all 4 of them. Wedge. They're very sweet boys. I took them all home, and there were no incidents. Not for quite a while. Around the 1.5 year mark, I started getting a death. Which was heart-crushing, absolutely. But they were great creatures. I love them. They're very personable. They worm their little way into your heart very easily. They do something they do, and this, I think it's cute. Other people think it's gross and weird and creepy. I think it's fucking adorable, though. Sorry if you can hear my dogs barking.
No, that's fine.
Something they do when they are comfortable and happy is they grind their teeth, kind of.
Really?
So yes, they grind their teeth, and what results is called boggling, in which their eyes will pulse slightly in and out very quickly, very fast.
Fucked. That would fuck me up.
It's really cute.
I'd be freaked out.
It means they're happy. It means they're happy and they're comfortable and they feel safe. And
their eyes pulse.
Kind of, yeah. It's weird to try because I don't want to see it, like, pop out, but it's almost like they do. They do it very fast.
Okay.
And Zappa was actually the final rat I had. He lasted the longest out of them. He was my first rat and my last rat. He would actually really like it when I sang to him. I don't sing very well, but he liked hearing my voice because I was his owner and he spent all his time with me, especially towards the end. Yes, it is a step up in the conversation. Rats are better than Lauren by far. And you know, he would sit in his hammock inside his cage because he was pretty timid. Like to be touched and held very much. But he would sit there in his hammock and I would sit there on the couch next to him and we'd pick a song and I'd sing it to him and he'd just go ahead and grind his teeth and boggle his eyes. He's a happy boy.
Aw. So,
Okay. We're gonna take a field trip here. And let's see. YouTube.
Yeah,
and
actually,
that's him speeding, probably.
I'm kind of. Oh, God.
Of course.
No.
In his white truck.
How did I rewind so far? Hold on.
You just don't know about. Unhealthy litter, and he died there were no incidents. Sing very well, but he liked hearing my voice because I was his owner and spent all his time with me.
I wanted to look up this boggle thing. If I remember, I'll do it when the stream's done because that sounds kind of weird. But obviously, I have YouTube on TV running on my browser so that I don't have to alt tab all the time. So I have my phone is actually the one controlling what's going on when I pause and everything. So.
Especially towards
I'll
the
look
end.
it's messing up, so I'll look at it at the end.
Yes, it is a step up in the conversation. Rats are better than Lauren by far. And you know, he would sit in his hammock inside his cage. He was a song, and I'd sit.
Any discuss? You can put that in the chat. Go get some water.
And I see some buckle his eyes. He's a happy boy.
Aw. So, two things. One, give me a sec. I have to go get some water.
Okay.
And for the chat, if there's anything you guys would like to hear me and Miss Danny discuss, you can put that in the chat. Water. Or if you want to do a brief kind of ask me anything type thing, we can do that also. I'm gonna get some water. Scarlet, yay, Scarlet. Scarlet, you missed a lot of disgustingness. We're taking a break from reading.
You have a possum, Rhoda?
Ooh.
Really? That's so cool. I think possums are adorable.
I'll be right back.
That's so. I live in the Midwest.
A possum snuck in through the dog door, the pet door, because the cat uses it too. And it ended up on my desk. I don't know how it got all the way to my room, which is in the front of the house, and the pet door is in the back. But it did, and it was actually kind of cute. I can't lie. It was a small one. I don't think it was a baby, but it was definitely out on its own for the first time, and it was cute. I have to say that. Possums aren't that bad. They have a bad rep, but not bad.
Yes, they're a really good pet. They're actually very playful and lovable, and they can be trained to do tricks. It's really cool. I never trained mine to do tricks, but they can be. Someone can be. And they giggle at a frequency that we can't hear. So if you go and tickle your rat, they giggle, and it's so cute. And they just have like these high frequency squeaks you can't hear. It's so great. I miss them so much. They were my babies.
Nice. Okay, let me see here.
Welcome back.
You can tell when he's not paying attention to what the other person is saying, because he says nice, or he says shit. You can just tell the disinterest in his voice sometimes.
Thank you. I'm back because I'm good. Oh, I'm so fast.
Wow.
Ooh, Nicholas, talk about Anthony Palumbo. Dude, I could talk and talk and talk about my favorite. I cannot tell you.
The one guy he knows, other than Lauren.
I think I've told you this, Danny, but I've said it so many times. I cannot tell you how many times I have shoehorned into a conversation the phrase, "I'm not gay, I'm just saying." And people won't even be discussing sexuality at all. I will just find a way to put it into the conversation. Base Shaman is sure is talented. Yeah, he's great. He's a good-looking guy. I'm not gay. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying. I love Base Shaman, by the way, but this is about Palumbo.
Chef says I'm not gay or anything. You can smell my breath.
I just stopped by. My excuse to be here. I was going to Atlantic City. He's funny. He has very quotable moments, and they're just so odd.
Every single
Put the end of refrigerator.
Every single thing he says sounds like a meme. It's just like I could take every one of these lines, put them in a sketch that has nothing to do, which I might do in the future. Maybe there'll be another theater of the month.
Breeds are so relaxing, aren't they? I'm glad that Jorrun doesn't say anything that's meme-worthy at all.
Fine, I will put everything in a completely different context, and it'll work because he's so quotable. He's very charismatic. It's too bad he was a horrible person. But
Right?
Oh, dude, I finally got one of these gold ones. God damn it, I missed. Alright, it's down. Thank God. These things are so hard to catch. Alright, cool. back to what you came here for.
he must have been like the life of the party, you know. He's all there and he's like, oh, you know, my excuse to be here. He's all swaggering. Yeah, I'm nervous too.
He honestly looks like one of those guys who would work like at a refrigeration company or something for so many years, and everybody liked him.
Yes, very
or
blue
like a
collar.
cab driver or something. Like he's everybody's favorite cabbie, or like I buy cigarettes from. Like I don't know. He just has that air as like this is a guy who at some point was a very common fixture in his community, and then he did something horrible, and everybody's like, oh, fuck. What?
I think you called that out. He just screams blue collar. He's never worked in an office. Probably doesn't own a suit.
If the suit he does own is probably exclusively for church and funerals.
Yeah, one utilitarian black thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. He just comes across very blue collar. Very very, very specific vibes off of him.
Definitely. So the first time me and Danny discussed doing this orange show what to do, I said, we'll see what happens. I'm nervous too. I'm not a driver at night, by the way.
I'm not a driver by night either, don't worry about it.
Danny, was it your brother or was it your other brother who was with your mother?
I only have one brother.
Scarlett says Gay Romano or Betty Mercury. I don't want my freedom. There's no reason to live without a teenage boy. It's a hard life. I'm doing obscure Queen songs now for my own amusement.
Sign up for when you come on a stream that I'm participating in. You
Exactly.
just kind of go off the rails after that.
Good clean fun.
Things go off the rail after an hour because it's just unpredictable. Absolutely bonkers.
Even if you're feeling good, Lauren pushes you off the rail. That's what happens. We started so professionally.
We were ready. We were here. We were ready to do it, but we got to the part that I wanted to get to, and that's all that fucking matters, man.
Well, we can keep trying. Again, I believe even if we do this only an hour a week for a month, we'll still get done faster than Shin, Tiff, and Andrew will.
Probably. I mean, I think in total we've probably already gotten more done.
Yes. There was one time Andy was dogging on him because he had to like go I think he had to like go to the bathroom or answer a call and get some water. And he comes back, he's like, you guys are on the same line. They did like a line when he was gone.
Yeah, he had to answer a call. I remember that, yeah.
Shin was defensive, it was hilarious, it was a great moment. Oh. Anthony Palumbo, oh man, he's so good.
Funny. Really weird. Yeah, I don't know. He's one of the most seemingly non-threatening people. Like when he came on, I wasn't scared of him. I was just like, oh, I know a million different guys who are like, are you kidding me?
And he's so likable. He's like, don't get drunk. He's got all these jokes.
Well, I kind of grew up pretty blue collar. My mom drove a truck for like a long time,
Oh, wow.
so I'm used to being around these type of like blue collar people. They're construction truck drivers, you know. I'm used to being around that. So he was just very non-threatening to me to look at. To hear talk, I was just like, oh, it's just car. That's what it is.
And the truck your mom drive, was it white with gray on the bottom?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't like a Ford or anything. It was like a little thing.
Oh, that's awesome.
She is doing a lot better for herself, though. I mean, she used to drive construction track when I was young, and then the market for people who do that kind of work just kind of shrunk. Also, she was tired of union shit, so she went back to school, and she's actually a nurse now.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, she works hospice.
Nice.
She just did a job with the VA where she was a nurse administrator. She's getting back into hospice now, though, which is what she wants to do.
Oh my god, your mom is a saint! Holy shit!
Hospice. It's a hard job.
Yeah,
because if you go on hospice, you're not coming off of hospice. When you go on hospice, the expectations from the doctors are that you're going to die soon.
Yeah,
That's that.
Your mother must have a steel set of ovaries. I admire that so much.
Oh, my mom is...
Wow.
Is Heisenberg drawing for prizes? I don't know, but I'll get on him about that later. I know he's taking today to recuperate, so if he doesn't do it today, I'm sure he'll do it tomorrow. But I will talk to him about that. Yeah, I'll get you an answer, Rhoda.
Absolutely.
Or at least, at the very least, I'll pressure him to do it soon.
Oh, by the way, thank you for giving him that message for me yesterday. I was there when you did that. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I had sent it to him as a DM, and he just didn't get it. But I didn't have the ability to be able to pull anyone into the chat, so otherwise I would have pulled you in and you could have joined.
Aw, my precious princess.
There were just so many issues with the stream. Maybe another time, if he ever wants to try to do that again, I'll have you included.
There were a couple times I tried to send you a message while you were on, just in the side chat. But I couldn't because I was like, oh my god, my two favorite people to work with are here, because it was you and Chef. But he was in the chat, so I could send him messages, but not you.
Yes,
cool.
I was not in chat for a majority of the time. I was in call.
Mm-hmm.
It was just a lot of there was some issues yesterday for me. First off, I was actually like the first portion of it was actually actively watching right after. So.
Gotcha. Scarlett says Danny was raised by her mom. Sounds like she did a good job.
My mom did a fantastic job.
Euro says should to, I think you mean shout out, should to Danny, who's really helped me during this cancer scare. Absolutely.
I love you, Ollie. Thank you so much.
Ollie, you're awesome.
Smiley.
Ollie's been super encouraging and supportive to me, and that means a lot. A whole lot, as they say.
Do I still hold the record for the longest in stream? I believe so. Let's see, he started
Awesome.
at and got to midnight. So, or at least that's when I dipped out. How late did he actually go to? Does anybody remember?
I was in bed by then, but at least 8 hours.
Yeah, I don't know if he made it to 12 hours. I don't know if he was on until 4 a.m.
So what's the longest you've done, Princess?
I technically currently hold the record until I know otherwise. I hold the record at 14.5 hours, I believe. I actually still have the screenshot.
Wow, that's awesome.
Actually, it's more like a picture of my computer screen. I will go ahead and bring that up. But at current, I do believe I'm the record holder of...
I have to tell you, I've heard whisperings that Melina would like to try to take your crown. I want you to keep that crown. I'm a little prejudiced towards you, as you might have guessed by now.
If she wants it back, she can try. Go ahead. 14 hours absolutely fucking murdered me. It was really hard. Where is this?
Scarlet was there for the whole thing because she's a precious princess. Mwah.
I know that
Uh-oh, you there?
She had
I think
enough
I
of this
lost
guy.
her. Reconnecting. Okay, everybody. If you want to say anything horrible about Danny G, this is your chance. She's reconnecting. Anything. What do you want to say about Danny G? I was there for most of it, only had a 1-hour nap. Eurofishing Dawn contest. Stream was... So he went to 11 hours. Well, I mean, he made all the money he wanted in, like, what, 1 hour? The plan was to get to $4 grand, and he thought that was stretching it. But he made it more than easily, so... I mean, it's cool that he was willing to go, but it really wasn't necessary. He did a great job. He did an amazing job. S-hole. Oh, it's time to clobbering time. Oh, hold on. You there, Precious? Hello?
Alright, are you there? Hold on just a second. I'm gonna get back to my headphones.
Okay, Precious.
And there we go. Do I have you back?
Yes, I can hear you nice and clear.
Okay, there we go.
So
yeah, I don't know what the hell happened there. But I do actually have the image up. For that my super duper long record-breaking stream was 14 and a half hours.
Damn.
The most people I had in at a time were 34. There was a total watch
That's awesome.
time, 15 days in total. And that stream actually netted me a whole 21 subscribers.
Whoa! Okay, this is what I need to do, obviously. Your watch time must be through the roof. You got watch time for a year, 21 subscribers. Fuck yeah, I'd do that. Damn.
Yeah, like a whole 13 day of watch time. People were only in there for an average of about half an hour at a time.
It adds
But
up.
yeah, so it was really nice.
Beautiful. Whoa.
Yeah, I had checking in and out on me all night. That actually, that stream, I don't know who. People have asked me about it. Like, people have asked me, was that on purpose? It's not on purpose. I didn't do that with the intention of breaking any kind of record.
Really?
It was just supposed to be like a couple of hours. Like, this is going to be me for 5 hours just listening to calls because I had just gotten access to the dump. And I was so excited to know we have to listen to calls. This is what's happening. We're doing it, guys. And that's what happened. It was fun.
Wow.
I had shortly before this, actually, before this stream had happened, I was actually in a few hours long call with a friend. And we were listening to calls together. Like, I did a private, let's listen to these calls. You and me, buddy, we're doing it. And we got it to work. And then we just listened to calls for hours together. We were listening to calls for like 3 hours.
Whoa.
Said, you know what, I'm gonna go stream. If you want to hop in, you can hear some of the calls there. And he's like, okay. So I went ahead and I started streaming. I was just gonna do it for like 5 or so hours. I didn't want to be up all night. And then I went ahead and I started doing it. And then I got some wine in me.
Ooh. I was gonna ask about substances. That was actually my next question.
Yes, I got some wine in me. That was my blue wine stream.
Blue wine?
Yes.
What the fuck is that?
It's wine that is the color blue. It's a thing, Jorrun.
What?
It was actually pretty good as far as wine goes.
What does it taste like? Is it like blueberry?
No, it's wine never tastes like what she expected it to taste like.
This must be some sort of Midwestern thing I'm not familiar with. Wine here is like white or red. Blue has never been an opportunity presented to me.
No, it's a thing. It's usually a white wine. I think the one I had, I don't think it was a Chardonnay. I don't remember what it was. I have like a picture of it. But it was a blue-colored wine. It tasted pretty good. It was a little fruity. Tasted kind of like expired apple juice. So it was a little sour. It was pretty good though, as far as wine goes. And from then on, because that was about halfway through the stream, that was at like the 6 hour mark or so. I started to drunk. My cat almost knocked over my wine, so I decided, because me and my roommate popped this bottle together. We were ready. She poured 2 big mason jars full of it, cleared out the whole bottle.
Damn.
And mason jar, she's like, here you go, this is yours, this is mine, with stuff. So I just went back downstairs, started drinking my wine. My cat almost fucking knocked it over like twice in a row. So I decided just to like mute myself and chug it. I'm sad, just take it away. And I fucking literally, the rest of the stream, I was on my back, laying down, staring at my ceiling, regretting my decision.
I regret it all.
Once the 13-hour mark, I started to sober up, and I'm like sitting up, and I'm like, oh shit. What have I done with my life? And we're still listening to calls. The calls are still going. And
you're drunk off your ass.
I'm starting to sober up. I am miserable. I am like, ugh, in bed.
Wow.
And then I look, and it has been 13 hours, and I'm like, oh, fuck. The 14-hour mark comes around, and I was like, okay, this is like the last bit of call we are fucking listening to. I need to go.
Well, speaking of going, Princess, how about we wrap this up, because in like only 5 minutes Chef is debuting, and I'd like us to be there for him.
Oh no, I
yes,
wanted more Jorrun.
I would love to be there for my favorite chef.
Sound good?
Yes. So let's wrap it up.
Okay,
and
so
things we need to address in chat.
I think we're caught up. We're only down to a few people, so I think we are good to wrap up. If you want to say your goodbyes to our lovely people who are with us for
I'm not cheating on you, everybody. That is just like my best friend that I did this with, that I did that with. I'm cheating on you. It's just business. Sound like a hooker. Morphine is better, I bet.
I'm sure. Raspberry flavor too.
Anyways, thank you guys so much for coming out. I totally took this off the rails and completely capitalized this stream for myself. But yeah, if you guys need anything, or maybe if you want to get in that project that I talked about with Jorrun earlier, email me. I'll drop my email in the chat, but I'm going to go ahead and go. You guys have a wonderful rest of your night. I will see you in Chef's premiere.
Absolutely. And everyone, thank you so much for coming and supporting me. I got more content coming in the next couple days. I will be doing a late night solo stream in the next couple days, probably. Finally going back to Jorrun After Dark. And yeah, the next Theater of Mine will be dropping sometime in the next week. So, bye, sweethearts.
Bye, sweetheart.
All right, so yeah, the only good part of that stream was was Kennedy, or God, I keep on saying Kennedy, and you know the reason why. The only decent part of that stream was Danny Genie, as she is known. So, yeah, I guess that's it. It's pretty late while I'm recording this, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut it off. Well, actually, no. First of all, we have to look at the bunny thing. Let's see. And yeah, so if anybody ends up liking this, I will go ahead and do some more videos in the future. Let's see. Oops. Pulsing, maybe? Well, I have cap locks. No, it was a rat, right? Rat. Eyes and boggling. There we go. Oh, I already looked it up. Oh, let's see. Yeah. It starts in a second, I think. Okay, yeah, so that's what it looks like. That's what Dan G was talking about. That means that the rat is he's very happy. Good for him. So yeah, if you like this, just let me know, and then I will probably do some more of these. The next one I'll do is probably the one called "What WTF is this live stream? 0 viewers tribute." Alright. See you guys later.